Yeah, man. Finally, I'm checking out from my own place, from Taman Sakti Resort. I moved back to Legian because my son's school is open again. No more online. So I have to back to Legian then. Look at that, man. Look at that. Full. It's been 2 days. I go back and forward, Ubud, Legian, and finally now it's done. So anyway, in this video, I'm gonna talk about the reality versus theory. You know what is written in the regulation and how is it reality? So watch the video until the end. My name is Hoki Mitra. I'm your host in Bali. Good morning, guys. Yes, I'm back in Legian. Sorry I didn't make any video yesterday after I arrived at Legian because, unload all my stuff, etc. But, well, now I'm here in Legian. So, welcome to What's Up Bali channel, the #1 channel for you to know how to travel to Bali, Bali Travel Regulation, and conditions in Bali. Now, if you're interested on those, consider to subscribe. Guys, as I mentioned earlier in the opening, in this video, I'm going to talk about Bali Travel Regulation, what's written, and what's the fact. What really happening. I'm gonna talk about the reality of the vaccine regulation, PeduliLindungi app application regulation, the health insurance regulation, and the visa regulation by what is written to the reality. So check them out. Okay, so now let's see what is written on the latest regulation, the SA COVID-19 number 19, which issued on the 18th of May 2022 versus what the fact, what happening in reality. Okay, let's go first with the vaccine. Based on the latest regulation, people who got 1 dose of vaccine still can enter Indonesia, can still enter Bali, but need to do 5 days quarantine. But where is the list? Where is the list of the hotel quarantine now? Back then, let's say at the end of last year or beginning of this year in January, it's easy to find the list of hotel for quarantine. But now, try to find it. It's difficult. And it doesn't also mention in the latest regulation, the number 19. They only said that the quarantine hotel must be CHSE certified and must be approved by the Minister of Tourism, etc, etc, etc. But they don't give it a list. No attachment. Even when you open their website, the only list that you can get is by go to the welcometobali.com, which is owned by the Association of Hotel in Bali. And if you scroll down, you will find the list of hotel, but it's not really quarantine hotel. It's mentioned there, only CHSE certified hotel. But I guess it's good enough. In the regulation mentioned that the COVID certificate is not equal as the vaccine. So based on the regulation, cannot be entered or at least have to do 5 days quarantine, since people who only got 1 dose need to do quarantine, right? But happened to one of our viewers. She only have a COVID certificate. She didn't do any PCR, pre-departure PCR test. She haven't got any vaccine yet. Turn out she can get visa on arrival and doesn't need to do 5 days quarantine. Now she's already in Bali. I don't know if there is the regulation or just lucky. I don't know. Hey, I'm going to Ubud right now. I'm already in the car. Look, it's so cloudy. You see it? Very cloudy. I think it's gonna rain. But anyway, now, next point. The PeduliLindungi app. Now you don't need to upload your vaccine certificate. So all you gotta do is just complete your profile. I already show you in my previous video, this one. I also mentioned the link down in the description. So now you only need to complete your profile. Alright? And in that video I'll show you step by step. Alright. Oh man, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. Now here I am, back in Taman Sakti Resort. So, the next point is the health insurance. Alright, the health insurance. You must be heard rumors that now you don't need to have health insurance to go to Bali, to go to Indonesia. Well, now most of the time they don't ask about your travel insurance. But it's been 1 week. I've been trying to find the new regulation or some document, written document, or just simple circular letter saying that travel insurance is not mandatory anymore. I couldn't find it. And I tried to contact the immigration. They said they still based on the latest regulation, which is the number 19. And in number 19, it said health insurance still mandatory to travel to Indonesia, to Bali. Even in fact, most of the time or sometimes they don't ask for it. But they have a right to ask because it's still there in the regulation. So until now, if somebody asks, I'm still saying that get the health insurance. Because who knows, you're not that lucky and they ask for your health insurance, right? Besides, it's only $45 anyway. It's for your own good. You know, things can be happen. We never know. Especially for you who far away from home. Anyway, if you're looking for one, I mentioned down in description the safety wings, an American travel health insurance. If you click that link and this will appear, and then this, and just get it. But if you are located in Australia or Canada or some state in US, this notification might appear. But don't worry, I already asked them and they said just register when you arrive in Bali. Right after you're off the plane, just do it there. They say it's only take about 2 to 3 minutes anyway. Okay, what about the Jaga Wisata, the Indonesian health insurance, which is only $35? Yep, they're also available. But last week I got this message. One of our viewers bought the Jaga Wisata, but then he didn't get any receipt or some statement saying that got protected, saying that they got insured. That's why I never put Jaga Wisata link anymore in my description. Just go with the safety links. It's like a $10 difference, but it works for any countries. Now, for the under 18 years old. For under 18 years old, based on the latest regulation, children under 18 years old do not need to show the vaccine certificate. It mentioned clearly in the latest regulation, the number 19. But seems like it's only work if you go with the visa on arrival. But if you go for the B211A visa, children under 18 years old, they will ask for a letter saying that this children is too young to get vaccine, or because your health make you cannot get vaccine. One of those two letters. This is why now visa agency asks for the fully vaccine certificate, like minimum 2 doses. But if you are citizen of these 72 countries, you can pause this video to see your country. And if you are only gonna stay for 60 days, then you are fine. Your children, your under 18 years old children, no need to show vaccine certificate, no need to show any letters. Their status follow their parents. Nice, but it doesn't work for the B211A fee. I even send them the regulation to remind them, and they keep saying, no, you need to show me a letter saying that this children is too young to get vaccine in their country. So if you plan to stay for more than 60 days, or you're not a citizen of those 72 countries that can get visa on arrival, or you have a plan to later apply for the kitas, the temporary staying permit, you know, like investment kitas, working kitas, post kitas, retirement kitas, etc. Make sure you are fully vaccinated, minimum 2 doses, or have a letter from the hospital saying that you cannot get vaccine because of your health condition. And your children, if it's 18 years old, make sure they have a letter from the hospital or doctor saying that your children is too young to get vaccine. And if you want me to do your B211A visa or want to ask me more details, send me email. This is my email. Send me email. Don't be hesitate. And for me to do your B211A visa, all I need is just a photo of your passport and fully vaccine certificate. 2 doses minimum, as everybody else. Send me email. So that's all. That's all. That's the reality between what written in the regulation and the fact, the what happened right now, the reality. So share this video so more and more people about this condition, this situation, so they're more prepared. Hit the subscribe button for those who haven't, and click that notification bell so you won't miss any update from me regarding how to travel to Bali, Bali Travel Regulation, and condition in Bali now. My name is Soki Misa. I'm your host in Bali. See you in the island of God. Stay safe.